Hello y'all, welcome. My name is Lauren and today I am so excited to talk about my stamp set that I did with Everyday Explorers Co. So I'm going to chat through the ideas, the process, the sketches, all that fun stuff, and then I'll also be giving away a set that you can have for yourself. Hooray! So I will update the description once the giveaway is closed. So check down there, and if it is open, it is open. I'll be accepting submissions for 1 week, and then I'll contact the winner after that and get it sent out to you. Hooray! So obviously, first things first, thank you so much to Christine from Everyday Explorers Co. This was an absolute dream project. I had so much fun working on this and just had the best time making these stamps with Christine, and getting to hold them in my hands is just kind of crazy. So let's back up and go through how I made these. Ta-da! Okay, we have our first page of sketches. Yay! So when Christine first contacted me, it was one of those rare kind of instances that I knew like immediately what I wanted to do. She had some ideas, and then I felt like this idea really fit with the vibes that she was going for this release. So you can see kind of like I'm a very chaotic sketcher. That's what I prefer. I like sketching in pen. This is my favorite pen to sketch with. It's the Uniball 1P, I believe. Really chunky. This one is out of ink. That's cool. This one has ink. Hooray! So I have a million of these. I will buy a million more, to be honest. I absolutely love them, and I love matching them and just switching out the colors. I actually just got the thicker, I think it's 5mm refill. I think these ones are 3mm. So these are all my beautiful sketching pens. And I really like to sketch with pen because I think it forces you to make decisions faster, makes you iterate faster, makes you just get down ideas without worrying about like, oh no, this like line right here, I want it to be, you know, a little bit different. And I think they have a kind of fun energy that it would be hard to capture, for me at least, you know, with just a pencil. So I gave Christine like a rough outline of what I was thinking of. I'll actually include a picture of what I sent her. So I did not send her this page, but I sent like a tiny bit more cleaned up version from the iPad, and just going through like what I wanted the set to be, which was just daily life, something that you could just take out and stamp something. Like even if you hadn't done something big or adventurous that day, there would be something in this set that you could find that you did do. Or you could do really quickly, like, you know, phone a friend, make some tea, you know? And so that's what the idea came from. Kind of like, I don't know, I guess like participation trophies get like a bad rap, but honestly, that was kind of the vibe, you know? And I really do believe that celebrating everyday moments will help your memory, first and foremost, which is really cool. It helps you appreciate things that you might otherwise have just like let slip you by, and I think it makes you more mindful of little moments that you do every day that have some joy to them that you might otherwise not stop and appreciate. So there is for sure like a sentimental, aspirational part of it too, but also I just wanted them to be fun and a little bit silly and to have a lot of personality to them. Okay, so after I sent that pitch to Christine, she was like, awesome, I love it, go for it. And then I just kept going. So some of these ideas specifically I've had like percolating for a while. It's really interesting. I think actually the Talked with Bessie one is one of the earliest ideas. This one, let's see. Yes, I did mark it. Hooray, Lauren. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, this is inspired by, I used to do these hearts every time I talked with I talked with my mom or a friend. And then I felt like just the heart shape was like a little too vague for a stamp set. So that's why we went with the phone heart there. Just a little bit clearer of an idea, and then have the cord be in a shape. And I wanted like that nice, fun kind of silly analog feel just because, ooh, there's like a fancy design term. What is it? Basically, it's something that even though like the floppy disk save icon is kind of a really good example, like nobody uses floppy disks anymore, but you probably know what that icon means if you see it. So anyway, that's a long rambling explanation for why I went with this little corded phone. And then you can kind of see some other ideas that didn't quite make it through to the finish line, which is a-okay. We had a lot of fun figuring these out, and then yeah, sometimes you just edit down. But this laundry one was really fun. Here is the finalized version of that one. Wore a shirt. And then I'll also add a picture of it. We did a version that just said put on pants, I believe, or something like that. So that was a fun sketch. And then the kind of character guys that we have here, so the sun, the dog, and the cat are definitely characters from previous sketches. Actually, the cloud went outside is, again, one of the first sketches, and yeah, he made it all the way through with pretty minimal changes. So that's really cool to see looking back. I did ditch his little cloud friend up there, but that's perfectly fine. And I also intentionally kind of wanted to make him easy to combine with the sun stamp, so you get like a nice little scene there, which I think is super cute. Okay, but first up, let's chat about the little cat made a mess. How adorable. So that one is way back here. Oh, and did I say what this was? This is just an A5 Hobonichi gridded notebook. My preferred sketching book by far. You know what? Let me stamp these out so you can kind of see better what they look like. Okay, so all of these stamps are clear stamps with a sticky backing that you can kind of see. There we go. And so this is a block that I have. It is a little tiny. Don't worry, Christine sells bigger blocks. And you stick the sticky side of the stamp to the block. And then it's really easy to remove and reposition, and you could use it over and over again. And I don't know what witchcraft these stamps are made from, but if like the sticky part gets a little dirty or, isn't sticking as well, you can actually just wash it and it'll re-stickify, I guess. So that's really cool. And then when you first get these, I forget what Christine says exactly, to prime the stamps. So for me, the best way I like to do it is just like rubbing it on my hand. You can kind of feel when it's like new, it's like a little, I don't know, it's not odd, but you can feel when it needs to be primed, basically. So I just rub it on my hand and then hope for the best. No. And then we're ready to stamp. Okay. This is my preferred stamp brand, Shachihara. They are, I believe, oil-based inks, so you can watercolor, do whatever right on top of them. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so here is the stamp all stamped out. And the ghosting here is just because of user error. I didn't, I have like a tiny stamp pad. Actually, it's not really that tiny. Don't worry about it. I know how to stamp things. But that is not due to the stamp at all. That is just me. So this page is full of a bunch of sketches for a project that I will probably still do at some point, but I want to make swatch cards. And this is where the little kitty came from. Let's compare close up, manual zoom. So you could see, like, from the first sketch to the finished sketch, it's pretty close, to be honest. I think it's actually closer than I remembered. I think at one point I had this book closed, and then now it's open, obviously, with a bunch of stuff falling out, and I think it's super fun. Definitely one of my favorites of the set. I mean, they're all my favorite, to be honest, but really love this one. I am a long-time Traveler's Notebook user, despite there only being Hobonichi items in frame right now. So that was a tiny little homage. Of course, like other notebooks also have elastics and things like that, and the proportions, are a little funky, but yeah, but as a swatch card, I was thinking of the book being the swatch, so I don't know, we'll see. And I think, I can't recall exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was Christine's idea to fill in the cover, just to have a little bit more depth to the illustration, which was for sure a good call, because look at that, love it. Okay, so that is our little cat friend. To clean these, you can be better about it. I just rub it off on my hand, which is possibly the weirdest way to do it. But there you go. Then you peel it off and stick it right back in there. Okay, and then next up, let's get our little dog friend. Prime him up again. And there you go, look at him. So this one is actually directly from one of my sketches from earlier this year. Ta-da! Look at him! Just a little guy. And I did think about giving him some spots like the cat, but I felt like, I don't know, I just wanted him to have his own moment, and If you use oil-based ink, you can definitely just color right on top of him and have a good time. And it was really fun positioning the dog and the cat like next to each other on the set itself as like two little, you know, cuties, how I imagine a dog and a cat would act if they were stationary friends, you know? Perfect. And then the last one I wanted to chat about is this little sun design. So this is a character I've been working on for a while, doodling on for a while, you might say. But it's from this zine that I wanted to do eventually. I think, yeah, I'm still figuring out what I want to do with that. But anyway, here is a tiny sneak peek of what that zine almost looked like. But I thought this sun character would be really fun to include in this set. And it's pretty close to, yeah, I think this one. Ta-da! Manual zoom. And I really like how it turned out. I think for like a second there was going to be like a cloud kind of over here, but the negative space of the rays with the pencil kind of makes it look like a cloud anyway. So I like how that turned out, kind of accidentally, but that's the way it goes sometimes. And then of course, combined with our cloud friend, it's an extra nice little bounce. And then last note about process is that you can go back and forth all the time between digital and physical. You can sketch, you can resketch, you can redraw things. It does not have to be linear by any means, which I feel like is kind of obvious, but it's something that took me a while to figure out, so why not mention it now? So I was doing a lot of drawing in here, putting it into my iPad, drawing there, then putting it into the computer, drawing it again on the computer, and then printing it out and seeing the scale of things, actual size, to make sure that was something I wanted. Like you can see the little shoe. I feel like he was a little too big at first, so he got scooched down quite a bit. The cat's like pretty close though, actually. And oh yeah, there's the sun with the clouds. You can kind of see how that developed. And again, this was an absolute dream project. I loved working with Christine, with Everyday Explorers Co. It was amazing. And I have one pristine set to give away, don't worry. I did mark, or yeah, there we go. I marked the backing card of the one that I used in this video. So these are all nice and fresh for you to use. You could enter via the link in the description below. As long as that link is still active, the giveaway is still going on. It'll be active for a week when I post this video, and then I'll update the description when it's closed and then get these stamps sent out, maybe to you. I would love to hear from y'all if you already have this set, what your favorite stamp is. If you're gonna pick up this set, let me know how you use it. Definitely tag me, I'd love to see. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!